Hi guys, welcome back to Grey Matter. Wow, good job. What was I doing?
I still need to find a few more of these pieces of gold. It looks like they'll form an image when I have them all.
The one who sold his soul for 30.
No point going in there right now. No point.
There's a sword there. You walk a little faster, please.
There's a big meadow out that way. That's where I found a piece of the Betrayer's Prize ideogram. Looks like normal. I don't see anything. No. Someone takes good care of this place. Someone takes. Someone.
Okay. Oh.
It's another piece of the ideogram. Hello?
Get back here immediately. You're late.
Maybe you have the wrong person. This is not normally my phone.
I know exactly who this is. We have a lot to do to prepare for tonight. Get back here at once.
Dr. Styles? Look, I've got 4 people, but I still need 2 more. If you give me an hour.
You have 4 volunteers.
Yes, it wasn't easy.
That's enough. I had another student call to volunteer today, and you'll be the 6th.
A what?
Now get back here at once.
Wonderful. Now instead of finding suckers, I am one.
Oh, honey, I could have told you that.
Okay, so I'm a little bit freaked here. Damn all those stupid stories. If he's some kind of monster, I can just leave, right? Right. I'm a fast runner. Come on, Samantha, suck it up.
Jesus, that's loud.
Dr. Stiles?
Didn't your mother tell you it's not polite to stare?
I'm sorry.
The stairs are behind you. Leave now if you can't do better than that.
No, I thought you'd be old or something. Mrs. Dalton said... never mind.
You kept me waiting. Bad way to start your tenure here, Miss... What the hell is your name, anyway?
Sam Everett. What the hell is yours?
I'll take that as a rhetorical question. If you don't know who you're working for, you really are a fool. What's your area of study?
English Lit?
Appropriately worthless.
Yeah, well, I considered studying acts of war, but I failed the howitzers test. That gets a lot of freshmen, I'm told.
Where did you get this?
A jumble sale in a village outside Liverpool. I like old things. Why?
My mother wore a necklace identical to this one. It was probably given to charity after her death. How bizarre. I've had to make most of the preparation myself. That's why I pay you, because your time can be wasted on menial tasks, mine can't. Next time, come when I ask, or don't bother showing up at all.
Next time? So I have the job?
As if I had nothing better to do than to try out new assistants.
In that case, I'd like a room, board, and £100 a week. First week paid in advance.
Are you quite insane?
You'll practically have me full-time since I'll be living here. You can run me ragged. Menially speaking. Besides, you don't have time to look for someone else.
Make these beds. The linens are on the counter. I'll return at 1:45. When the students arrive, make sure they know what to expect before bringing them down here.
But you haven't told me anything about tonight.
Inform them about me.
Do we get a last request, Doc? How about an appeal? I have a wife and kids to support, you know. Okay, not really, but I have a grandmother who liked me once. Yeah, it was 1989.
Sit still. This isn't going to hurt. These machines are about as painful as X-rays, and far less carcinogenic.
I trust you, Dr. Stiles.
Good. This will require nothing from any of you except a bit of imagination. Now, I want you to relax. Relax, lay back, and close your eyes. You're not going to fall asleep, but you will be deeply, deeply relaxed. Let go of all thoughts, all tensions. Let go of everything but the sound of my voice. You're standing in a field, and your eyes are closed. It's night, and the air is chilly. You're a little cold in the athletic suit you have on, but you know you'll be warming up soon. You smell freshly mown grass on the night breeze. Your eyes remain closed as you reach up in a stretch. Up and up, fingers reaching for the sky. You feel the pull all the way down your arms, your sides, your legs, all the way to your toes. Take a deep breath of cold air and push higher. Hold it and exhale. Swing your arms down. Relax. In a moment, you will open your eyes and see that you're at Horsepath Track. You came here for a night run. Your muscles are in need of a run, and you're looking forward to this immensely. When you open your eyes, you will see that it is a clear night. The field is lit with incandescent light from the lampposts, and the track is a dark, muddy red. You have the entire place to yourself. Now, in your mind, open your eyes, and begin, very slowly at first, very easily, to run.
That's interesting.
That experiment made me so relaxed. I slept like a log. That bed doesn't suck either.
Oh, you're up. I was about to go and wake you.
Good morning, Mrs. Dalton. Smells wonderful.
So, you're still here then?
Still here.
Got on all right with Dr. Styles?
He's a toad, but I've dealt with worse. It's fine.
Glad I am to hear it. He needs things done, and seems like you could use the job.
Why? Did he say something about me?
Well, not to me. He's not even up yet. He doesn't sleep at night, you know. Sometimes I don't see a lick of him before noon.
Sorry to hear that. Did he leave instructions for me?
Well, he might have done down in the lab. Oh, and someone left this paper on the step this morning. Must have been a mistake. We don't take paper. You have it if you like.
Thanks. That was delicious. Horsepath track? That's the track we imagined last night. How weird. This is not good. I need to look into this. I need to look into this horsepath track thing.
American football at something stadium. Does that happen? Do teams go out and play football in other countries? That's odd.
I need to look into this. Not gonna happen. Not without a few sticks of dynamite, anyway.
No good, a dungeon.
You never know when you're going to need a spare brain. The shape of some of those is a little odd. I wonder if they had abnormal brains. Someone in the Styles' family had a thing for stuffed birds. That one's just plain evil. That looks Victorian. Very cool. I could see that in my dressing room someday, when I'm famous. I want to sort those files before Dr. Charm gets up, straining me too awfully. My ass. I want to sort... I should keep my eyes open for that contractor's report. That's the woman from the portrait in the hall. This is your brain on a blackboard.
Lame.
It looks like a full-body medical scanner. Must have cost a fortune.
Oh boy.
There, that was fast. And now I can snoop. What fun. Nothing exciting in here. Nothing exciting. This should be enlightening. Dr. Stiles writes well, but I don't believe in psi powers or the paranormal or any of that stuff. Dr. Nothing exciting. Patient? Nothing. Not scientific articles and stuff. Nothing exciting. The neurobiology department is looking for a report on an fMRI donation. This must be it.
Wow.
I should get this to Susan Whittier at the neurobiology department. Patient. Scientific. Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. Something written by Dr. Abraham Linkweller. This might be interesting. This lists everyone in the department. It's an old phone list of the staff in the neurobiology department. Better not touch Dr. Stiles' computer. He's not exactly the forgiving type.
Yeah, which gave you
Better
that
not
idea?
touch- That's the fMRI equipment, supposedly harmless. Think I prefer those open, just so I have the illusion that I know what's going on. It was nice of Dr. Stiles to spring for the super deluxe lobotomy beds. It was not. Think I prefer.
Those are creepy as hell.
Nice effect seeing those faces look down at you from the darkness. Maybe I can incorporate something like that into my act. Into wine much? This one wall probably cost more than I've made in the past 5 years. That must be where Dr. Stiles keeps his past victims. Oh boy. She's both warm and disturbing, like a crazy mother or something. On this floor are all the administration's offices, as well as the professors. Other floors are for classes mainly, so there's no need to go there. Department of Clinical Neurology, Oxford University, Administrator. Can I help you? Hi, I'm Samantha Everett. I'm working with Dr. Stiles.
Are you? You're not in the department.
No, I'm studying English Lit.
Well, that's Dr. Stiles' business. When you see him, remind him that I need that equipment receipt today.
Ah.
I have something for you.
Oh my God. I gave up hope of ever laying eyes on this. The auditor's been hounding me for weeks. Thank you, Miss Everett.
My pleasure. I've only started to work for Dr. Stiles. I was hoping to find out more about him.
Well, it's not my place to talk about Dr. Stiles. I can tell you that Mr. Headley, he's the dean of the department, he was quite an admirer of Dr. Stiles. Naturally, we were all deeply saddened by what happened.
Would it be possible for me to see Mr. Headley?
I'm afraid not. He's very busy today. Wait, I do appreciate your bringing that receipt. Let me see if he's got a moment. Mr. Headley, I have a Miss Everett that would like a brief word. It's about David Stiles.
Send her in.
In you go.
Miss Everett, a pleasure to meet you. Won't you sit down?
Thanks. And thanks for seeing me.
I'm always
Wow, look
happy
at that
to make
window.
time for David. I've heard from him too little of late. How is he?
Fine. Very self-directed.
Well, that's something. Are you a relative?
Me? No. I'm his assistant. He just hired me.
Did he? Interesting. How can I be of service, Miss Everett?
Are you aware that Dr. Stiles is conducting an experiment right now?
Of course. He had to submit a plan for the university. Standard procedure. Frankly, I was happy to see him working again.
Oh, that reminds me. Dr. Stiles wanted me to pick up a copy of the experiment plan he submitted. He misplaced his copy.
I think, young lady, that Dr. Stiles will have to call me and ask for that himself.
I'll tell him. Could you give me some background on Dr. Stiles? I don't know much about him.
David Stiles was one of the brightest lights at Oxford. A truly brilliant and original thinker. He was the sort of man it was easy to envy. Wealth, a prestigious family name, good looks, a beautiful wife, effortless public success. Then there was the accident. A horrific, horrific thing. There's a poem by Robert Frost. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief, so dawn goes down to day. Nothing gold can stay.
That's beautiful. I wonder... Never mind.
We must be honest with each other, you and I, for David's sake. What do you wonder?
It's silly. I just wondered which is worse. To have been golden, to have had all that and lost it, or never to have had it at all.
Not at all. Perhaps David asks himself the same question.
I've heard rumors about Dr. Stiles. Students say people have disappeared during his experiments, and...
Stop. Don't repeat that nonsense in here, please.
Sorry.
No, it's only natural you would be concerned. He is your employer. There has been a lot of vicious gossip about David, but believe me, there's no truth in it.
Then how did it get started?
When someone is a little too successful, it inspires a lot of green-eyed spite. Should that paragon fall, let's just say there are certain people who love nothing more than to get out their knives and gather round the carcass. Of course, David hasn't helped himself any. If he insists on living like a hermit in that house, people are bound to believe the worst.
You mentioned that certain people were jealous of Dr. Stiles. and might have spread the rumors. I don't suppose you'd tell me who. It might be good for me to know in case I run into them.
No, I don't think we need to discuss that.
Okay. So you're convinced that Dr. Stiles poses no danger? No danger to, say, students who are participating in one of his experiments?
Absolutely not. He may be on leave, but he's still a valued member of this department. I've reviewed his case personally. There's nothing physically wrong with David Stiles. It's been a pleasure, Miss Everett, but I really must get back to work.
Thanks, Mr. Headley. You've been a big help.
I only wish the best to David. I hope you'll treat him well and be a support. He allows so few people near him.
I'll do my best.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I want to find out who David's enemies are inside the neurobiology department. I should snoop around in David's files.